As crazy as it sounds, the college football season returns this week, and in this video, I want to be talking about why I believe the Clemson Tigers win a national championship this season. According to ESPN, Clemson has the 5th best odds to win a championship this year. They are behind Georgia, Ohio State, Penn State, and Texas. This Clemson team was 10-4 last year, and they lost to Texas in the first round of the college football playoffs. They returned 8 offensive starters and 8 defensive starters, but most importantly, they returned star quarterback Cade Klubnik, who threw for over 3,600 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions, ran for over 450 rushing yards, and had 7 touchdowns on the ground. Klubnik got a lot of slack for his terrible performance against Georgia last year to begin the season, but he really picked it up, only throwing 5 interceptions for the rest of the year and having 9 different games where he threw for 3 touchdowns or more. I see Cade Klubnik having a better season this year than he did last year, and a large part of that is due to his fantastic receivers he has at Clemson. Antonio Williams had over 900 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns last season. Bryant Westco had over 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. TJ Moore over 650 yards and 5 touchdowns. So this incredible wide receiver trio that the Clemson Tigers have, and Antonio Williams, Bryant Westco Jr., and TJ Moore all had at least 40 receptions, over 650 yards, and 5 touchdowns last year for the Tigers. I think this Clemson Tigers offense might be one of the most explosive offenses in college football this season, but Clemson's magic number this year is that Klubnik needs to throw for at least 2 touchdowns. When Cade Klubnik threw for less than 2 touchdowns last season, Clemson was 0-3. I don't think that's a coincidence and shows you how valuable Klubnik is to this Tigers offense. Clemson Tigers offense is fantastic, but I think their defense will be very good as well. They returned 8 starters on defense as well, led by TJ Parker, who had 20 tackles for loss last season with 11 sacks. They returned defensive back Khalil Barnes, who had 4 interceptions last season. They also returned Sammy Brown, who had over 10 tackles for loss last year. This Clemson team is returning all of their major contributors to last year's team on offense and on defense, and I really think they have what it takes to win a national championship this season. Clemson does have a couple of difficult games on their schedule. To begin the year, they host LSU, but I think the Clemson should have no issues with the Tigers. Then a November 8th matchup against Florida State. Florida State should be much improved compared to last season. A November 14th matchup at Louisville, a team who they lost to last season by double digits. And then to close out the regular season, they play at South Carolina, another team who beat them last year. So Clemson had 4 losses last year, and they played 2 of those teams who they lost to last season. I think they will beat both of those teams, and honestly, I think Clemson will go on a revenge tour this year. I think they're going to beat anybody in their path. They're going to go undefeated in the regular season and wreak havoc in the college football playoffs. And I think the Clemson Tigers might just be the first perfect team in the 12-team college football playoff format. Everybody's talking about Texas and Ohio State, but not enough people are talking about the Clemson Tigers, who are my pick to win a national championship this season. That about does it for this video. If you're new to my channel or if you've seen my videos before, make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time on the Sports Behind Show.